Alright, y'all. Let's talk about this Charleston and the baby thing. Let's talk about this. I feel, in my honest opinion, Charleston always takes it too far. And in my honest opinion, I feel like this will be the battle that he doesn't want. Period. Do I think the baby's willing to throw it all away, Pooh Shiesty style? Not whatsoever. And it's because of those offspring that he has. Now, I can understand where the baby's coming from. He doesn't just have daughters. Why didn't he draw a picture of the son? Why didn't the artist draw a picture of the baby? So yes, there would have been some concerns on my end too. Like, hey, why you just single out them? Why didn't you do all of them? Or why didn't you do me with all of them around me? Pause. Let's get to the content.
He's drawn pictures for everybody. He's drawn this for me. He's drawn a picture of me and my kids right now. He's drawn a picture of my daughter. He drew pictures of my wife. He drew pictures of my girlfriends. So this guy does a lot of art. So for the baby to get on there, man, I don't want no. You post your kids. You brag about mistreating women for your daughters to hear. Now, man, these just come up with all. See, the rap suck each other dick. And I wish I would see any one of these. That's why I can't wait. I be waiting for one of these to confront me. See, these rap suck each other dick. Let me just say this. When God put us in this position, all man did was, out of gratitude, admiration, respect, and love, brought a picture to you. And because God done lifted you up, these people look up to you, they admire you, and sometimes they idolize us. They idolize us so much where they want to draw things for us and give us something. The Bible says if you give a prophet a cup of water. So if a man respects you, he admires you, he sees you in a prophet kind of realm. Come to give you a gift out of love, admiration, and respect, and you reject it.
Why is the baby not allowed to reject that piece of art? Just because it's art to bro, it might not have been art to the baby. And like the baby said, he was in a club setting. With the way people are clout chasing and doing this and doing that, you gotta have your attention there at all times. I would not want my attention taken away from me getting to where I gotta go over a painting that doesn't even include all of my children. So yes, the baby should have pressed him right then and there. Not only rejected him, but questioned him right then and there. Why did you single them two out and not all of my children? I will say this. Charleston White is a dummy's smart guy. You gotta be a total dummy to really follow this dude. How can you follow somebody that goes back on their word every other day? He has more respect for others than his fellow brother. Y'all get where I'm going with it. Period. We've seen it numerous times. You won't ever see a melanated person play with Charleston White's manhood, pause, and he take it in stride. But you'll see those others. Charleston White is a dummy's smart guy. That's it, that's all. How many times are we gonna let this dude get away with disrespecting children? The baby's way smarter than a lot of these rappers. He's gonna respond, but he's not gonna take it there with bro and give him what he wants. Why don't he rage bait some of these others?
And another thing too, man, is y'all starting to get on my nerves. Talking about Buddy with this painting of my two of my daughters that he presented to me outside of a nightclub or whatever. First and foremost, I'm not the type of father I'm not into, like, you know, grown men discussing my daughters, painting pictures of my daughters, taking pictures of my kids. I don't play like that. If you play like that, to each his own. You see what I'm saying? Like, more power to you. Send a picture of your daughters, let that paint them, and then show them some appreciation. Number two, I'm not accepting no painting of my daughters outside of a nightclub. Number three, you see what I'm saying? You feel a way about, you know, the principles I stand on with my kids and how far I go to protect them. That ain't none of my concern. Be more grateful to it. Let's go.
I just got to the house. This the picture, dog, of the baby kids. Beautiful kids. I don't know what's wrong. You feel me? I'm gonna show y'all the picture, the actual photo.
The entitlement. Our people have to stop being so entitled. You gotta know that there's a huge margin in that probability that the man will not accept the painting. Period. Now he's gonna be walking with some big old composition or, you know, canvas and whatnot. Like, come on, bro. Come on. But I do understand that artist trying to seize the moment. I totally get it. When are you gonna get that opportunity again? That part. Now, did that person have connections to the club to where they could have been like, hey, put this backstage for baby in this little area he's gonna be coming to before he performs, this and that, let him know it's for me or this and that. I don't know if he had those capabilities, but I do understand both parties in this scenario. Now, let's get back to entitlement. The baby can say no, and it's okay. He can say no, and no means no. It means no for women. It should mean no for us. No means no. He didn't want the painting for whatever reason. But at the end of the day, no, at the beginning of the day, why not include all of the man's children? Period. Now, as far as for Charleston, if you follow Charleston, you should be ashamed of yourself. But the thing is, the people that follow him usually are the same type person he is. That's why they are attracted to that type of agent of chaos energy. If you can follow a man that only disrespects our children, that's a problem. But to disrespect children, period, is a problem. He'll play with the brothers, but not the others. Make it make sense.